Congresswoman Joyce Beatty and I will call you still my colleagues at the Congressional Black Caucus. Thank you all for your leadership. And to the King family, Martin Luther King III, Dexter Scott King, and Bernice King, for their commitment to carry on the legacy of their family, multi-generational legacy. And to everyone here today, thank you. There are so many leaders who are here. And as we all know, this monument has, in many ways, been distinguished from almost every other monument, in fact, every other monument along this beautiful tidal basin. Because this monument, for most of us here, is dedicated to a man who lived among us. Many of us were alive when Dr. King lived. This monument, whatever your age, is dedicated to a man whose voice we can still hear, whose words still echo, not only across this city, but throughout our country and our world. Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was a prophet. He was a prophet in that he saw the present exactly as it was, being clear-eyed, and he saw the future as it could be. And he pushed our nation toward that future. And it's important to remember, Dr. King pushed even as on a daily basis his character was being maligned.
Yes.
He pushed even as his family on a daily basis was being threatened. He pushed even as his very life was in jeopardy. And toward what would be the end of that short life, he pushed even harder.
Yes.
Drawing a straight line between racial injustice and economic injustice, demanding more for Black people, for people of color, for working people, for all people. And it may not sound radical now, it was radical then.
Yes.
So as we remember his life and celebrate the anniversary of this beautiful memorial, let us be guided by those same connections he made as they exist today. Racial injustice today is inextricably linked to economic injustice, to the impact of the climate crisis, to the impact of COVID-19, and to the threats to our democracy. And I believe then, knowing and seeing that, the path forward is clear. We must put people to work in good union jobs.
Yes.
And invest in the care, the child care, the home care that people need to be able to go to work. We must reform our criminal justice system and our immigration system. We must defend and strengthen the right that unlocks all other rights, the right to vote.
Yes.